And hello everybody, welcome to the channel. 2 seconds, I'm just out of breath. I have been running all over the place to get this one sorted. I wasn't expecting this story to drop until tomorrow, but here we are. James Sands has signed for Glasgow Rangers. James Sands is officially a Rangers player. Just waiting for people to maybe get into the live stream. But guys, I've got you covered as always. But here we are. I'm not announcing. Rangers FC are announcing that James Sands has signed for Rangers. Literally 15 minutes ago, it was announced on Twitter for Rangers. And today, I'm here just to give you all the details and sort of react to it as I try and do with every transfer. But here we go. Rangers have put on their website, Rangers are today delighted to announce the signing of United States international James Sands from New York City on an initial 18-month loan agreement subject to work permit and international clearances. Rangers hold an exclusive option to buy. The 21-year-old arrives in Glasgow as a winner, having played last season's MLS playoffs, which saw New York City defeat Portland Timbers to take the MLS Cup for the first time in their history. And of course, you guys already know that, but let's try and find the ins and outs of this deal. In terms of I'm trying to see something. 2 seconds. Right, I'll read out what Giovanni Van Bronckhorst has said about this deal, about James Sands signing. So as I said, it's an 18-month loan deal for now, so obviously until the end of the 2022-2023 season, and Rangers have an exclusive option to buy. So obviously if they want to buy it, I'm not going to tell you how to suck eggs. If they want to buy James Sands by the end of that loan period, then they will be able to for a set fee. But that fee, I don't think, has been embedded on the website as of yet. For those of you just joining in, guys, get your thoughts on this signing down there in the live chat, and of course hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. But Rangers manager, obviously Giovanni Van Bronckhorst, this is his first signing that he has made, and he said, James is a player who I've been aware of for some time. His versatility was a big attraction, and I've been impressed with his attitude and mentality in the games that I've watched recently. He is a talented young player with the areas of the game he will endeavour to develop through our coaching. I am looking forward to getting him onto the pitch and starting to work with him. So that's what the Rangers manager has said upon signing James Sands. Rangers sporting director Ross Wilson added, signing James is a really interesting opportunity for us and one we are all excited about. We reached an agreement a couple of weeks ago for the transfer to be structured as a loan for this season and next. Whilst we have negotiated and secured an exclusive option to buy beyond the initial loan period, our scouting team has tracked his strong evolution over the course of the season with the MLS champions New York City, and we have identified a lot of potential in James. Gio has looked closely at what he can bring to Rangers, and I know working with the manager and our staff, James will develop his game further here. So obviously Rangers manager and Rangers sporting director have already said their words regarding the subject and regarding James Sands. Obviously I'm going to have a little look now of what James Sands has said about joining the club. As I said, this sort of came to thing, we published this on the 29th. Regarding James Sands, that Rangers were interested in, or Rangers were looking to sign the player. It's always been a loan. And obviously a couple of days ago on the transfer roundup, we did tell you guys that it was likely to happen within sort of 48 hours. And obviously it's been announced here tonight at 7 o'clock. I'm going to have a little look quickly at, I'm trying to find what he said. There's been a little interview that's been published, but I don't know if there's any transcript for it. So I've not been able to actually watch the interview as such. But what I'll do, let's hopefully I don't get done for copyright, Rangers. Please don't hit me down with this one. But this is what he said.
James Sands here.
I'll play it again. Hopefully you can hear it. Wait 2 seconds. Here we go. I'm listening together.
Hey Rangers fans, James Sands here. Just checking in. Super happy to be here. Super excited about the opportunity to play in front of all you guys. Check out my interview. It's going on Rangers TV tomorrow.
So there you go. The interview's going on Rangers TV. But what I was trying to find, if there was a transcript for the whole interview there, to see what James Sands has said. But Sky Sports have obviously had a little look at it as well. I've read what Giovanni van Bronckhorst has said, and I've read what Ross Wilson has said, a bit about the player. So the thing about James Sands is he's primarily a midfield player. But, you know, a lot of people would have told you in all these sort of videos and stuff that he's very versatile. He can play as a centre-back, he can play in loads of different positions. I even heard that he can play at right-back at times as well. So to have that versatility within the team is pretty huge, especially going into the second half of the season. And yeah, I'm pretty interested to see how it works out. I know I've heard a lot of stuff about James Sands. He's 21 years old, and already he's won the MLS Cup with New York City, and he's already won the Gold Cup as well, which is like the North American equivalent to the Euros. So I think it's a good signing from Rangers. As I say, I'm not going to kid on and say that I've watched a lot about him, because I don't really watch the MLS that much, but from some of the articles I've read, some of the videos I've watched, he definitely looks like a good signing for Rangers. I'm going to have a little look. I've got what James Sands said about his arrival, I think, here. So this is what, speaking as he arrived in Glasgow, this is what New York Sanders said. I'm very excited to be joining Glasgow Rangers Football Club. It's an incredible opportunity for me to join a club with such a winning history and a worldwide fan base. Additionally, I'm looking forward to joining an ambitious and talented group of players and coaches. I am certain that Rangers will progress me as both a player and as a person. I would also like to thank New York City Football Club for the role they have played in my development so far. I have and continue to receive amazing support from everyone within the club. So obviously he's looking to maybe not return back to to New York City. Of course, at the moment, it's an 18-month loan deal. And then, of course, afterwards, after the 18 loan deal, Rangers do have an exclusive option to buy. But that won't have to be dealt with until the end of next season. So James Sands is going to be at least a Rangers player for the next year and a half. What are your thoughts, guys, down there in the live chat? Let me see what we've got. I've got some regulars in here. Big shout out to Paul McCann, Donald Sinclair, Stuart Henderson, the Red Baroon. I see you guys all pure loyalist. Even James Tavernier's in here as well. But guys, let me know your thoughts down there in the live chat of what you guys are thinking of this move. Have you been able to watch him? Are you excited to see what he's like? Let me know down there in the old live chat. 2 seconds. As I said, I don't want to kick the absolute crap out of this live stream, guys. Obviously, I'm just coming here to announce. But those of you that haven't subscribed to the channel, we did a video on James Sands back on the 29th of December talking about this move, and it's already happened here now, literally a week later. So the sources that I got that one from was an American guy. Was an American guy on Twitter, a journalist, and he was quite reputable at the time. And I'd had a look at previous things that he got right, and he was bang on the money. I should probably give him a shout out. I can't remember the guy's name. I need to get his name up, but he was literally bang on the money with this transfer. This was before any newspaper was carrying the story. This was literally a tweet, and I dug into it a little bit more, and I seen at the time, and he was literally bang on with this transfer. So fair play to him. But yeah, I think it's an exciting one. Of course, it's like to see with the American guys if they can step up into the sort of Premiership, because it is a step up. I know there's more money in the MLS and stuff like that, but it is a step up in terms of quality. But the stuff I've heard of this player, he's meant to be a real talent, and let's see what he's like. But as I say, guys, I'm not going to kick the crap out of it too much. Just here to confirm that Rangers have signed James Sands on an 18-month loan deal. And if you're just joining in, guys, rewind yourself back to what the manager, Giovanni van Bronckhorst, has said, what the sporting director, Ross Wilson, has said, and of course what James Sands himself said regarding this transfer. So, first bit of business done there by Rangers. Is there going to be more? Well, we'll see. Rangers sold a player yesterday. They've got a player here today. So let's see what happens over the next couple of weeks. I'm expecting maybe 2 or 3 names to be coming through the door. We'll see what happens. Of course, Leon King as well signed a new contract after loads of speculation about him apparently going to be leaving next summer. Manchester United and a handful of other clubs wanted him on a pre-contract at the end of next season. However, he's committed his future to Rangers as well. So that's massive there from Rangers. So much content coming from Rangers, the Rangers side of things at the moment. I've literally done 4 videos on the bounce because there's so much stuff coming out. Obviously, Patterson leaving, people signing new contracts, people getting linked here, James Sands just signing. So it's been never-ending Rangers content for you guys, and I hope the Rangers fans have enjoyed it. And hit that like button, subscribe. Football is going to be returning fairly soon, I hope the 16th of January, so we'll go back to our normal live streams again there very soon. And as I said, I did have to do some Rangers B games, but they got cancelled and stuff like that, so I'll try and reschedule them and try and see if we can do some B team games, live streams and stuff like that. But guys, thank you so much for your support over the January window. Your support means a lot to me here on the channel. Big shout out to you, and I hope Rangers can enjoy James Sands as the brand new signing. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys have a great evening, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care. Peace.